So here we are taking the wire off. Basically, take a little X-Acto knife, scrape along kind of in between the magnets. You don't want to scrape those, and then peel it away, and then cut, peel, cut, peel. It's just a bit of a process, but you want to protect the flat work from hitting that with the X-Acto. So you got to be a bit careful when you do that, but it's relatively straightforward. Just takes a bit of time. And now we have all the wire off of here. This is just a bunch of potting wax that's, you know, starting to flake off and stuff. So now, as I said, we're going to, I might test this magnet actually, just to see if I can get the, pop it out and see if I can get the gauze level up. That might be good enough just to keep this vintage, or maybe put the 650 in. I know when I talked with my buddy here, he was fine with the 650, but if I get this gauze up, I'm going to reach out to him, see which way he wants to go, get these kind of cleaned up a bit. Clean up these eyelets and get this ready for winding. And it might be another video for that one, because that's going to take me a bit. I'm going to give it a little test here with the gauze meter. So the high E, not sure if you can see those numbers, but that one is, it's around 850, 900. The G string, it's just over 1,000, and that B string, you can see it's at like 440, 550. Well, hold on, sorry. A little hard trying to show it on here. Yeah, so yeah, we're looking like, I don't know, between 500 and 600 on that one. So I'm gonna pop this out, see if I can magnetize it up a bit. So I pulled the magnet out. You can see here it's out. So I just popped that out with my arbor press, and I have these little jigs that I've got for making the bobbins and stuff, so you don't lose and warp the height of the bobbin. So there's the 630 and there's the 650. So, you know, just a slight difference in terms of the height. Not sure if I'm going to use that. We're just going to check this here. So it's, the pickup is south up. So we're just going to, it's reading a higher gauze out of the guitar. So let's just see what we can do with that. So this magnetizer here, we just plop this in between, set it to the, this is the south side, this is the north side. I've taken my watch off, moved things around because, you know, this, don't want to be wearing a pacemaker when you got this. So that's all there is to it. Now, let's see. Yeah, so we got another 150 gauze out of that one. So I can show you here while we do this. I've got this Alnico 5, and hold on. I'll set it here and I'll show you guys the meter. So you can see here that when I go on this, there's nothing there. Can you see the gauze reading there? There's nothing there. So now, if I put this in here, give it a pulse. Now this should show a reading. If I can do it steady with one hand going here for the video, it's a little more. But now you can see that's 1370. See if you can see that there. Yeah, 1370. So that's how quick you can just magnetize. Now, I can run the whole bobbin through there, but I'll leave these as vintage. So I'm just going to contact my buddy and just let him know I bumped this up about 150 to 200 gauze, or we can do the 650, see what he wants to do on that front. Okay, so I talked to my buddy and we're going to go with the 650. He just wants doesn't want that drop in the B string. So there you have it. It's installed in there, and I just dropped a little bit of thin glue in there to secure that. This will also get potted, so just going to clean up these eyelets and then we're ready for winding. But that'll be another video. Cheers.